you lead us into the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. Can't even
Okay.
get my internet to work here.
Okay, no problem.
No, my internet's not working. I live in the country and it's really messed up. So give me a
Okay.
second. All
Okay.
right, let me stand up. I don't do the Pledge of Allegiance sitting down. So.
That's a good idea. I might want to stand up too. But you just see my. Okay, let me sit up. How's that? Because I would stand up off the screen.
Yeah, I got my flag too.
Okay.
Let's see if I can. Yeah.
Okay. Put your hand over your heart. I pledge
Good.
allegiance to the
To the
flag
flag
of the
of
United
the United
States of America
States of America and to the republic
and to the republic for which
for
it
which it
stands,
stands, one nation,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
all. Yay! Yeah! America, America. God bless America.
Yeah.
God bless America.
God
Thank
bless
you
America.
for that. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And the
Thank you
world
so
as
much.
well.
That's a great way to start
Yeah.
the day.
And the world as well.
Exactly.
So welcome everybody. We've got a very packed day, and I apologize that the agenda wasn't sent out on time. I was still working on it, and I didn't want to share piecemeal agenda. So we'll just work through the slides. But we do have a fantastic day. We have some amazing speakers today, and they're going to really have a lot of eye openers. We have a lot of organizations today, which is something we've been trying to do for a while. So it should be a wonderful day. Let me get through my slides. We're going to start with Brian. Brian is going to walk you through some of his hiking trips. One of our goals this year is to get everybody to exercise and to get more with their programs of eating well and living well. And so Brian is going to talk to you about some of his motivations, and he's actually training for a virtual something. He can tell you about it. So Brian is an international trade consultant, and he has a long history and is one of my college batchmates. And so, Brian, over to you.
Thank you, Claire. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I shared before, how I got into trekking. Or I'm sorry, we use the word trekking here. I think you use the word hiking. There's not much of a difference.
Hiking, trekking. Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder what that meant.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry. So, yeah. So, yeah. Of course, there is a difference between hiking and mountaineering, and so yeah, and of course, hiking is like it's just for overnight or maybe for the day. So whereas when you go for a longer, for a longer period, maybe 6-7 days, then it becomes a sort of a trekking. And if you go to high altitudes, like maybe above 3,000 meters, or I would say about 8,000 feet, it would be more of a mountaineering. So there are just fine differences, but yeah.
In America, if you stay one night over, that's camping. Not trekking, camping. If you spend one night in the outdoors, it's camping.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's hiking it for a day. Yeah. I've done it. I love it too.
Okay. So it's basically you putting in the same, you just have to walk, but the challenge is only that it's what you pack, because when you're going for a longer period, you definitely need to take in more clothes depending on the weather and the height. So definitely, yes, camping and mountaineering, you've got a very heavy haversack or a rucksack to carry. So because you had to make arrangements for food and all that. So yeah, so it is it definitely requires much more planning, and I would definitely put out an Excel sheet with all the details of what has need to be done, what items is to be taken, what medication, what accessories, and definitely share it with my co-travelers or co-hikers, and then we work out the plan that way. So we have to start at least, if not 6 months minimum, but I would prefer 8 months, 1 year before, because we need to get ourselves into the mood, or would say to the groove, because we need to practice, especially a lot of us have leading quite lethargic lives, I mean not very active lives, so we need to gear up our training physically. So therefore, and the main thing is mentally preparing yourself. So unless we get into it in the right mental frame from the beginning, we really don't prepare well. Well, I just was wondering what to share in terms of pictures, because I said that really would make a difference. Then I thought of just one of the hikes, and that is the ones to which I did to Gokuri and Renzola, which is somewhere, it is on the Mount Everest trail only. It's at about 18,000 feet. Now, it's the same height as the Mount Everest base camp, but you up to a certain point, that is Namche Bazaar, it's a common trek. And then actually we had planned to go to the base camp, but we saw the crowds, now this was 2018, even back then, the crowds started picking up, So we wanted to go down a less trodden path. So we decided, okay, we'll branch off into another route. And we're very happy for that decision, because we got to see Mount Everest, and was a much better view than from the base camp. We went up to the same height, and we got to see real beautiful sceneries and the top 7 peaks of the world. So I think it was one of the best decisions. And even those who've been to all places, to even